And when it comes to the drama in the past that you've experienced, if there was a circle chart of 100%, what percentage would you say of those instances you were the instigator versus you were the actual victim to?
I would say like
Up until this point, all that drama.
Up until this point?
Yes.
Um,
Rough estimate.
they're gonna be like, nah, it's not lying. I would say maybe like 65-70% was me being the instigator, and then the other percent was me being a victim. Yeah, I could say that.
And for you back in those days, why the instigations? Where did that stem from? Because there's people that don't instigate stuff when it comes to drama.
I guess because I've been bullied. Like, I used to get bullied in elementary school, so like it's just like if I feel like somebody's like trying to play with my character or play with me, I feel like I have to say something every single time. So I guess it's sort of stemmed from that. Like, somebody always has something to say about me, so I'm just going at them, just not even ignoring it, just going at them. So most of the drama came from me just like posting them on my page or something like that. Because back then I was reckless. I was reckless back then. So I used to post people at them, like we used to argue, everything. So it really stemmed a lot from me getting bullied, and now it's just like, as my mom told me, like, don't take no shit from nobody. I just took that, ran with it. Don't take no shit from nobody. So yeah, but now I just grew out of that shit. Like, that shit just be played out, to be honest.
Was it ever for clout back in those days?
No, because I've been clout, been had that. Never was for clout. Everybody would try to argue with me because they knew that I was gonna react, and that's where I messed up at. They knew that I was gonna react, so they always try to like cause a situation, and then me being me, I would feed into it, and then boom, they're gaining followers, and I'm just like, that's what they wanted this whole entire time. But I didn't start realizing that until I got older. Yeah.
So are you saying that there were some people that would cloud up after you, or cloud up off of you?
Yeah, a lot of people clouded up off of me. You know who you are. A lot of y'all.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Craziest rumor I heard about myself. Craziest rumor I heard about myself. That's a good question. Craziest rumor I heard about myself. Dang.
So many rumors you can't think of one? So little rumors you can't think of one?
Craziest rumor? I really don't. I'm trying to think. Because people just be saying a lot. They just be saying what the fuck comes to their mind and take it and run with it. Like, I'm really trying to think because I don't know. Craziest rumor? Because a lot of people done said a lot of stuff about me, and I just didn't give a fuck to clear it up. Like, if you want to believe it, believe it. But I'm really trying to think, like, what's the craziest rumor that somebody has said about me?
Or is there a repetitive rumor? Something that always seems to come up? A popular rumor?
No, because they always just be coming up with new shit. Like, I just be like, damn, I did that? When I did, it just be shit like that. Like, they'll just, like, come around me, and then, like, we'll fall off, and then they'll just make up some shit in their head and try to get people to believe them. But I be feeling like, if I don't be feeling like clearing shit up, so if that's what you want to say, believe it. But I'm really trying to think about the craziest rumor.
Now, we can pause that question there for this instance, but why that mentality of a policy on not clearing rumors? Because there are people that have the opposite policy. They address them, they clear them up, but for you, it sounds like you just sweep it under the rug and let people talk. Why that line of thinking for you?
Because I feel like people are going to believe what they want at the end of the day, so it's just like, I basically be clearing myself up for no reason, because at the end of the day, the people that don't like me is still gonna go and believe what the other person said just because they don't like me. So it's just like, what am I clearing myself up for? So if somebody wants to say something, say that I did something or this. Like, okay, it depends on like what it is, the circumstances, but most of the time I'm not clearing myself up. Like, y'all wanna go and run with that, go ahead and run with it.
Is there a question you receive you dislike getting asked? Something you can't stand to answer, perhaps. Maybe it's a repetitive question. Something you get all the time. Could be from fans or strangers asking you this.
Yeah, it's one question, and they always bring up this girl name just because of the stuff that happened in the past, but I really did want to bring this up, but it's just literally like, because people tend to say that they know me from that, but I've been known before that had happened. So they be like, oh, you the girl that fought so-and-so and da-da-da. And I'm just like, I've been doing music. I've been posting videos. And the first thing y'all want to come up to me and ask me is, you the girl that fought so-and-so? Mind you, it was like 2019, 2020, 21, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 years ago. So it's just like, just let it go. And they just won't let it go. Like, I don't know how long it has to be for them to let it go, but yeah, they be trying to make it seem like that fight made me or whatever, and it didn't, because before the fight I had about 500K, 600K. So yeah, it grinds my gears. And if a fan comes to ask me that, they'll see my whole demeanor change, whole face change, and they'll be like, damn, she mean as fuck. So yeah.
Is there anything you want to address in regards to that scenario? Anything you want to clear up until this point?
Me personally, I'm not beefing with her. Like, I don't sit here and hold grudges for 4 or 5 years. Like, it ain't no problem or nothing like that. Like, we fought, shit happened in the past. It's really no issue. She might still have an issue with me, but just know I don't have no issue with her. I don't have no issue with nobody. I've kind of been at peace with myself. So I'm not about to sit here and continue to hold a grudge over something that happened 4 years ago. Never gave miserable. So, yeah.
Have people tried to intervene and mediate that situation between you two?
I mean, there's people that wanted us to do like a sit-down video, but I was with it. It was her that wasn't with it. So, I mean.
And not personally trying to start anything here or egg anything on further, just wanted to give you a space to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else in regards to that scenario?
Not really. I don't really want to talk too much about that, because somebody just start calling me obsessed or whatever the case may be. So.